Oh, namaste, my beautiful earth flowers. Welcome to this beautiful magical space and the vibration of universality as we are entering the shift of universality, the age of Aquarius. I'm noticing the intensity of the ego vibration on earth. There's an intensity of ego, and the ego is not anybody. But however, it is the lowest vibration of consciousness, the unconscious. So within the shift, the intensity of the ego is felt. It's felt. It's felt within all the duality aspects. Let's do with competition, with envy and jealousy, and with power. Power struggle, we call that shit. Because true power derives from the self, from the heart. Has nothing to do with mind, or I can control you, or this is my position, or this is my company, I have to protect companies and such. True power derives from consciousness. Consciousness is standing for its right. We all have the rights to speak our truth on earth. What the fuck is going on this earth? Seriously, people are taking things too fucking seriously. It's like you cannot even speak. So majority of humans, what they do is they just hide. They hide from the truth, afraid of being judged or persecuted even. Like, look at what happened to the great masters like Bob Marley, John Lennon, Gandhi, all these beings. Even JFK was a president, but it was a truth speaker, so they killed him, they shot him down. This is what's happening on earth. The real G's, I say, are being killed by the men, because man is blind, and by greed. Greed is power. Greed is power on earth. It's a mediocre power. It's so laughable. And that shit they call power. It's like you can have all the money in the world, all the greed you have, but you're sitting at home miserable, crying the whole day. Is that power? No, that shit ain't power. So that's what's happening in the earth. The earth is like, you're showing off like, I'm the real shit. I have my money, I have my gang, my team, but you're crying like a baby at home. Power is, you can cry like a baby, but you don't act like a baby. Understand that shit? It's totally different. Power derives from heart. Power derives from consciousness. Power derives from truth. Power derives from moving according to your heart desires. Anything other is just a mediocre temporarily power. It's like you have power at work because you're the CEO, and at home you are alone, miserable, and you're crying because your mind attack you. Nobody likes me. Nobody cares. Why always me? Nobody understands it? And then you go at work, suit up, and you have power there. You see, it's a trick. So most people believe because you have money, you have power, and that is no shit. You can have all the money in the world. You can be a president, a CEO, but you're miserable inside. You attack others. You feel always insecure. You live in dualistic mindset. And then people or beings who are walking in the truth has to come and speak some things out, and then everybody takes them personally, like they take me personally. How I've said this so many times, beloved. When I write, speak, and act for consciousness, not for any of you. If there's a trigger within you, it's coming from directly within you. Meaning, if you have the need to attack my pages, to spam my artwork, to create false rumors about me, you have an intense insecurity within. Not from the heart, but from within, the psyche of the mind. It's like the mind takes over consciousness. So you as consciousness is now disguised as a manipulator, a revengeful person, a creator of scandals and drama, a one that hides and wants to ruin and wipe clean your accounts. Like consciousness is never here rooting down and holding your back. It's like so funny how people think they're more powerful than God. I'm a speaker of truth. I speak for God. I speak for the source, the universe, consciousness, same being, same. I speak for that truth. How can you say you're gonna shut me? Shut me. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't kill no deputy. I'm shutting the ego straight. Ego is not you. If you feel triggered and doubt comes, insecurity comes, revengeful thoughts comes, and all this, it's coming from the ego. If I need to stand in my truth to show how hackers can create scandals and fake catfishes and fake accounts just to try to ruin your success. And it's not about success. It's about sending the word of consciousness out. It's about speaking truth. There's so much mediocre shit being spoken every day on television, and people are watching this shit for nothing. Why do you have to kill the truth speakers? Come on, realize this. It's the ego. It's the ego in you that wants to destroy and just create more separation because it feels weak inside. If you're crying at home because you feel weak, then you are not supposed to be hacking right now. Seriously, beloveds. You're supposed to be looking within. Find your own inner contentment. This derives from the self, not from an activity outwardly. When I write, I express freely. And then maybe at the moment the expression might sound like triggering like a knife into the ego's mind. And afterwards, for me, I expressed. Or for I, one can say, me, I say, me, consciousness, me. But somebody else might be feeling personally and 3-4 weeks still thinking about what Elaine said 3 weeks ago. What the hell? I mean, don't give me that much power. Or ego, not even me. I say it like that to take you fully away from the ego. But don't give the ego much power. Take the power of the ego. It wants to place you down, bound you. If your mind is stuck on scandals, revenge, hate, angry, and you cannot relax at the beach or just go and do some snowboarding, climb a mountain, go sit in nature and relax, kumbaya, then you have an egoic, highly egoic tendency. It keeps you bound. I flow. I speak for consciousness. Not even for money. I'm not making money right now. This is for consciousness. Conscious truth. Earthflower is a way, a platform for conscious truth. I'm not gonna let that thing be shut down for conscious truth. This is what they've been doing for so long. People, wake up, wake up. Look at the media. Look at the publicity on the media. Look at what they're doing. Brand's here, Brand's that, Brand's. Nobody's exposing their self, their inner self. It's all about mind, clay, ego. So my channel is the platform for conscious truth. That's why I don't like copycatting these words and transforming into something egoic. Rather, use it to transcend your inner self and then express as your conscious truth. All is consciousness. All is one. Universality. Forgive. Come on, people. Just forgive. What is wrong with you? Why do you give so much power and anger? Have compassion. Everybody's looking at life from a different perspective. Everybody is battling something, walking across. Don't judge. Don't immediately create assumptions and start to talk, spread shit about another. It's crazy. Forgive. That's what I'm doing. When I express my truth, sorry for all these animals. When I express my truth, it's for consciousness. It's not for anything else. So when I express my truth, it's for conscious, not for anything else. So we're gonna stay here in the heart. I am forgiveful. You are forgiveful. Everyone is forgiveful. Forgiveful means the self. The self is forgiveful. Beyond forgiveful. Because forgiveful means you have an expectation towards that somebody. So understand, it's like the identity wants to forgive. Yeah, and expect, no, let it go. Stay as heart, as compassion. I'm doing the same. When I express and you come again, I tell you truth in your face, homie. You better know that. However, I let it go. If you let it go too, better for us. So that's what I wanted to say. I love you guys so much. Today I came out with some fire of Kali. Because sometimes you have to burn the delusions and illusions and pollution away immediately before it creates more drama and damage in your space. Like, come on, don't let the mind keep attacking and identifying with it. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more attack. Go relax. Go smoke some ganja. Relax. Or meditate, swim. Do some gardening. You don't have to ganja if you don't want to. Whatever that takes you into your relaxed spot. Keep away from the psychological drama, scandals, and drama of the mind. I expose and I took away the names because all of you have a chance to transcend. It's not about personally. It's about all of us. It's one consciousness. I have any expectation. All is well. Thank you so much. And remember, all is done via God, via universe, via the source. So we don't need to create like this the way it should be or should have done. All is done the way that Christ, God, Shiva, Buddha, Allah, Christ, Jah wants. Same source, different names. Thank you so much. Peace and love.